And good morning, everyone. Welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and I'm joined here with Henry, the Forex trading parakeet, and we are going to go into today's things. Today's what's going on today. Let's see. First, let's get into the risk disclaimer screen because we will be talking about real trades and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get into this. This channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration at this time. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. Is that right, Henry? Okay. Now here's the CFTC risk disclosure. It goes something like this. Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, carefully consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. Okay, so let's get into see what's happening today. Let's go ahead and go to the DXY, the dollar index. And this is where the DXY is today. I'm going to go ahead and turn a little light on it too. See, the DXY is not going anywhere. It's just kind of sitting there right in the middle of, right at 99. Seems to be stuck at support, which is fine. Doesn't have to go anywhere. But let's take a look at the event risk we've got going on. I don't have that window open. Okay, let's open it. We do have some called event risk, aka news, economic news coming out today. Today we have the JOLTS job openings and JOLTS job openings on two of them. Probably it's September's and October's. September's and October's. Oh well, it could be September's and November's maybe. I'm not sure which one it is. But at any rate, this is because the government was shut down and we had a little lag in that. So we're going to get a bunch of fun information today. Looking for a headline on WADA. Leave the economy will go back to positive growth in Q4 and beyond that. Okay. So it looks like they're not going to change anything. So that's maybe a good time to get into a couple of Japanese pairs. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Talk about the BOJ. Let's see. So we do have a lot of event risk today. Really, it's not going to really get cranked up until about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So 10 o'clock, that's when the action's going to hit. 10 o'clock Eastern time, that is. I'm in the United States. I've already mentioned that, I think. But the DXY is just kind of hanging out, waiting to see what's going to happen. Probably that's what all the rest of them are going to do. This one is right about where it was yesterday, about the same time when we looked. The euro versus the dollar. So the euro versus dollar is just kind of hanging out, not really doing much of anything today so far. Pound dollar versus the yen. Nice pullback there, and it's starting to recover a little bit. I still don't trust this yet. The 4 hour does not give me a whole lot of room to move on that. Well, yeah, it does. All blue candles. So it's not necessarily a bad move. It's going to be, you're going to have to be very patient on that one, though. I don't think it's going to go anywhere till possibly later. Pound versus the dollar. We do see a little bit of pullback on the pound versus the dollar. That's called an engulfing bear candle too. But right now it's still kind of, it doesn't mean that it's going to crash because that's an engulfing bear candle, and it did not crash. So might have a slight pullback on the pound versus the yen. We're waiting on some policy minutes for them to come out at 9:15 this morning too. Pound versus the yen, just a little bit of a pullback on that. On the 4 hour chart, again, I'm not really crazy about getting into that one right now. If I did, I would come in around 208.60. That's still way down there, 50 pips off. Kind of wait for a little bit more of a signal that it's bottomed out. Let's go to the dollar versus the Canadian right here. Dollar versus the Canadian. Yeah, some of these opportunities look great. Look like great opportunities to get in until you go down to the 4 hour and look for your entry. Canadian versus the yen, a little bit of a pullback on that. A little bit of support. Finally found some support right there at about 38.20. So that's a good thing, I guess. Let's see if we can get a little bounce on that and move an upward move. That would be great. now is not the time to get into it because I don't see that that's happening quite yet. Canadian versus the yen, it continues to be off to the races. So there's the Canadian versus the yen up to 112.79. So it's not really going anywhere, or is it? It's kind of topped out, but don't know where it's going to go after that. Let's go to the weekly view on this one. Something I've been interested to see what happens on that, and it is not an all-time high at all. That's right, during the great cataclysm of 2024, just back when inflation was raging. When inflation was raging, that might be something to consider, that we're maybe coming into some more inflationary times again. It wouldn't surprise me at all. For that, let's take a quick look at bond yields. Bond yields are coming down. Look at that. All across the board. Oh, it's copper. Coming down all across the board. The Japanese 2 and the US 2. Interesting. Interesting to see how bond yields are coming down like that. Means bond yields coming down because money's moving into bonds. Okay, it's not necessarily a bad thing on a macro level, but on a trading level, it does make things a little more difficult. Let's see. Aussie versus the dollar. Back in the daily screen, Aussie versus the dollar. It's kind of hanging out right there at 66.38. Let's take a look at the weekly on this one too, because this was. See if we can get some direction on that. And it is it's a doji on the weekly forming right now. It's got 3 more days to fulfill it, so it stays there right at that level for 3 more days. That'd be impressive. It would also give us a doji, which would mean time for a downturn. So we'll keep an eye on that. Go back to gold. We don't need to look at weekly on gold. It's at an all-time high, or it's just still kind of consolidating right here at around the 4,200 mark, which is exactly where the technicians are saying it should be consolidating to get everybody used to $4,200 gold and get ready for the next breakout. Next breakout, I'm looking for the entry around 42.75, and that would give me bullish confirmation on everything again. I'm not sure what the technicians say. I'll get caught up on that tomorrow morning on my day off from my day job. And here's the silver. Silver's consolidating at 58.5. Nice place to consolidate, considering I bought a lot of mine at $16 an ounce. Quite a good move on my part, if you ask me. I can get a whole bunch of it right there. And with that, there's one more thing I wanted to look at. Oh yeah, let's take a look and see how we're doing on our trading, our prop firm trading. These are the challenges that I'm on, and so I'm at 1.66% with FXify, and with Audacity Capital, I'm at where's the dashboard? Here it is. I'm at 3% yet, almost 2.8%. So a little bit further. I'm just kind of using a scalping type strategy to make sure I don't get into this area here. And I've passed everything. I'd like to get that consistency score up to 50, and then I could trade a little bit more. I don't want to say more aggressively, but take more chances. I'm not getting into any trades right now because there's too much news coming out at 10 o'clock that may affect everything. And then with the Fed funds rate coming in tomorrow, we're still looking at let's see what we're doing on the Fed funds. Let's see what the Fed's going to do. So that's what it was yesterday, I think. Let's give it a little quick refresh, and we are at 90 instead of 89.6%. We're at 89.4%. So we're looking like we're definitely going to get a rate cut tomorrow. Could be exciting stuff. Could not be exciting stuff. The market's probably already priced that in, considering it's been this way for quite some time. And then on the next, we could start looking at the January rate cut possibilities. Let's see what's going to happen. They are saying they're going to hold in January, so that's looks like that's the strongest possibility so far. We shall see what CPI data looks like coming out, as well as labor data, and see what the Fed's going to do about that. So in the meantime, we still have a weak dollar, but stronger than the yen, and the British pound is way up here. So now may be a good time to get into the pound versus the yen. Don't have one for There it is. All right. No, not gonna bite. 26.24. That's no. Not gonna bite at all. Nope. Not gonna do it. Would not be prudent. But at any rate, you guys have a great one. That's all I've got for today. We're going to get into some more trading tomorrow, I'm sure, because that's my day off from my day job, and I get to sit at home and see what's going to happen during the. Oh, definitely not going to get to it now. Oh, that's a 1 minute chart. Never mind. I need to look at least a 4-hour chart. Yeah, no, I don't like that pullback right there. But at any rate, that's going to be the doge. You might want to get underneath that one. But we're not going to do that right now. If I had the day off today, I definitely would trade it, and so I could watch it. But I'm going to be doing some other things, and I will not be able to watch it. So that's why I'm not getting into that trade. You guys have a great one. If you like this channel, then by all means like it. Hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see when I put out more videos like this, then subscribe to this channel, and you'll be notified of when I put out new videos. And lastly, if you, one more thing. Oh yeah, if you have any comments, by all means comment, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. So you guys have a great one. Talk to you later. Bye.